The one thing you have that you can never get back in return is time. It is not money, it is not material things, nor is it relationships or fame. The one thing when spent after that, you cannot spend it back again. Nobody knows how much of it they will be left with. Yet so many squander it as if it were an endless supply. You might be a culprit as well, thinking you're going to get to it later, that you will chase your dreams, set your goals, work harder, and be better tomorrow. But tomorrow never comes. Or if it is coming, it will come with the same excuses, same distractions, same lost chances as today. You can't continue to wait, since each ticking of the clock goes forever into the past. What do you want to do with your life? Have you even stopped to ask yourself that? Are you following your path? Or are you drifting on the tides of what it is that society, your friends, your family, or your circumstances expect from you? Most of us just drift through life. We get up, go to work, do what we're supposed to do, but we never really live. We exist, and there is a difference. Because if you're just living on autopilot, going through the motions, then you're wasting the phenomenal potential that lies inside you. You're wasting the moments, the opportunities, and the time that could be spent creating something truly remarkable. Imagine what your life might be when you finally stop wasting your potential. All of us have unique talents, strengths, and gifts that can be grown, but they don't grow themselves. You got to work at it. You have to decide each day to move toward the life you want. And this is not a case of making some vast, monumental alteration all at once. It's about consistency, about doing the little things day in and day out that, over time, add up to something almost magical. Too often people wait for when they get up one morning to feel ready to begin. They wait for stars to align, for circumstances to be perfect, for motivation to strike like lightning. But that's just not how it works. If you wait for the perfect moment, you'll wait forever. The right moment is now, because now is all you truly have. Tomorrow is uncertain, and yesterday is already gone. This moment is all there ever is. This moment, here, now. As you listen to this, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to let it slip by, or going to take it and make of it? There is a fire inside of you, but it needs to be stoked. It needs to be fed with action, with discipline, with focus. Too many people let that fire burn out, smothered by distractions, by doubt, by fear. They think, what if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if I make a mistake? Let me tell you something. Failure is inevitable. If you're pushing yourself, if you're stepping outside your comfort zone, you will fail. And that's not something to be scared of, that's something to embrace. Failure is the greatest teacher you will ever have. Every time you fail, you learn, you grow, you get stronger, you get closer to success. The only way that you can truly fail is if you give up. Don't waste life by playing it safe. Do not waste your life behind doors of hiding. Hiding from the risks, from failure, from the unknown. If you never try, you'll never know what you are capable of. You will never discover what heights you might have reached. You will spend all your life in the cage of your own fear and doubt, gazing out through the bars at all the possibilities you did not take. Think of the people you admire most. Think of the people who have achieved greatness and have left the world a richer place. Do you think they did so playing it safe? Do you think they reached their peak by playing in their comfort zone, waiting for the perfect moment and avoiding failure? No, they took risks. And they tried, they failed, but they kept going. They refused to let the life taken from them by what they couldn't do. And instead, they focused on what they could do. And they did it. Every day is a gift. You never know how many more you will get. So why waste one of them? Why waste your time doing nothing that brings you closer to your intentions? To have an opportunity to get closer to your aims? To add meaning to your life? Every new day is another opportunity for you to grow better, learn, or move one step forward. But that is upon you. Nobody else will do it for you. It's so easy to get pulled into the distractions of this life. Social media, entertainment, gossip, the constant din of the world around you, it's all made to take your attention off of what actually counts. It is designed to keep you passive, to have you consume instead of create. Don't fall into that trap. Time is, after all, the most precious thing in the world because it is. So guard it. Be deliberate with what you spend your days on. Make room for what and whom matters. More importantly, make room for yourself and your growth. If you're not where you want to be, then you ask the question, why? What is holding you back? Is it fear? Is it doubt? Is it laziness? Whatever it is, it's not more powerful than you. You can get through anything, go around any barrier, but you have to be willing to do it. You have to be willing to go past the pain of discomfort, the uncertainty. Success isn't easy, but it is worth it. Your dreams are worth it. Your life is worth it. There's a version of you out there waiting to be unleashed. A version of you that's stronger, smarter, more capable than you even thought possible. But that version of you doesn't grow up in a garden overnight. It is built day by day with each and every choice you make. It is built through discipline and through effort and through persistence. It is built by saying no to wasting your life on things that don't matter and by saying yes to the things that do. You can make a life that you're proud of to be filled with purpose, meaning, and achievement. That power brings along with it the responsibility to take action. Take control. Refuse to let your life slip away in mediocrity. Make the best out of every single moment to be a little bit better and to be the best you can at all you do. Do not waste your life. Do not let days go by without purpose. Do not let opportunities pass you by because you fear them too much to take them. Do not become a life less than what you are capable of living. You deserve more. You are capable of more, but you need to want it enough to go after it. Challenges will arise. There will be setbacks, and sometimes it feels like the world is against you. Sometimes you want to give up. Sometimes you doubt yourself. But all these moments are not the end. They are all part of the process. They're the stepping stones to success. Every difficulty, every defeat, every obstacle is the chance to learn, to become better, to grow. What makes them do it and others not is not talent. It's not about luck. It's even less about intelligence. It's perseverance, being willing to keep going, keep pushing, to fight for what you want when it hurts. Especially when it hurts. That is what it's really about. Never waste your life by giving up too soon. Don't waste your life on less than what you can. You are stronger than you think, more resilient than you know, and you can overcome any challenge to reach any goal or create any life that you are proud of. But you have to believe it. You have to believe in yourself even when nobody else does. You have to believe in your dreams, no matter how impossible they may seem. You contain greatness. You hold within you potential to be unleashed, but nobody else can unlock it. No one else can live your life. So stop waiting. Stop wasting time. Stop making excuses. Your life is happening right now, and you have control over it. It is time to wake up. Reminder that time is money, and that your life is a gold mine and cannot squander another minute in a world that grows by the second. Time to take action. Time to stop waiting for that perfect moment and to begin to make it. Time to stop letting fear and doubt hold you back and start living the life for which you are destined. Therefore, get out there, take risks, face challenges, and experience failures. Learn, grow, and don't stop attempting to become a better version of yourself. Because at the end of the day, the only thing worse than failing is never trying in the first place. Make every moment count by taking control of what you have left. Life is fleeting. It seems you have all this time, but you don't. For every passing second, the chance to do something to get closer to a dream or transform reality. However, many live as if forever were theirs, and tomorrow will surely come back again. The problem with life is that it does not work this way. It is unpredictable, and everything could change overnight. And if you wait for the perfect moment, you will end up wasting the very moments that you do have. Consider where you are right now. Consider the dreams and goals you're putting off. Perhaps you've been waiting to be more confident or to acquire some other skill, to have more money or time. Perhaps you've been thinking that you'll start when you feel ready. But here's the hard truth. You will never feel 100% ready. There will always be something that makes you doubt yourself. There will always be a reason to wait. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is that the successful ones start anyway. They take action before they're ready. They move forward into unknownness, since that is where action can take them to success. Every successful person you look up to had to take a step forward. They have to confront their fears and dismiss all the doubts to pursue their dreams with everything within them. They weren't waiting for permission. They weren't waiting for the right circumstances. They weren't waiting for somebody else to be their guide. They made their own way. They chiseled out their very own future. And that's exactly what you have to do if you want to make the most of your life. What is it that's holding you back? Is it fear of failure? Fear of what others will think? Or maybe you just don't feel good enough, smart enough, talented enough? These thoughts, these limiting beliefs, are the chains that hold you. They're the excuses that keep you from going, the excuses that enable you to waste your life. Here's the thing though, every time you let those excuses control you, you're giving away your power. You're giving away control of your life. The more you give away, the harder it is to get it back. You do better than you're doing. There is a power in you, a potential which will unlock itself. It has to be decided. You have to decide to break free from all that's holding you back. You decide that you're not going to let fear, doubt, or laziness run your life. You decide that your dreams are worth fighting for, even though it's hard, even though it's going to take some time, even though you don't know how. Because the path to success is not a one-way street. It cannot be easy and it cannot be overnight. It is made up of obstacles, setbacks, and times of doubt, but every challenge you have is a chance to grow. Every setback is a lesson that will make you stronger. And every moment of doubt is a chance to prove to yourself that you can do more than you ever thought you could. Think about how much your life could be shifted if you stopped letting fear and doubt control you. Think about what you might achieve if you decided, right now, to quit wasting your life and begin living with purpose. Imagine what your future might be if you commit today to acting every day. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Because all you have is today. Today, now, is the opportunity to do something about changing things, to take a step toward building the life you want to build. To waste no more of your time, potential, and dreams. Life is yours to control. Nobody is ever going to live your life for you. No one is ever going to make your dreams come true. You alone have to be the one that makes things happen. You alone have to be the one pushing through, forcing your way forward when it gets really tough. Not lose any focus and letting the distractions move you off course. It's not going to be easy. But nothing worth having ever is. And here's the thing, you don't have to do it all at once. You don't have to go from where you are right now to where you want to be overnight. That is not how success works. Success builds one step at a time, followed by another small action. It is about progress, no matter what, each day of one step. It is about being consistent even when you don't feel like it. It is about showing up for yourself, even when it's the hardest thing to do. In those small actions, those daily choices to keep going will lead you to the life you want. So stop wasting your life. Stop letting the days slip away without purpose. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start making it happen. Take action, no matter how small, and keep on taking it every day of your life. Resolve to yourself, right now, that you will never let fear or doubt or procrastination get the better of you again. Resolve for a more fulfilling use of the time you have left. Because at the end of it all, only worse than failure is waking up at the end of your life and seeing that you lived such a truncated existence where you actually never fully lived. Do not let this be your story. Do not let this be the legacy that you will leave behind. You have so much more to give to this world, much more to achieve, much more life to live. But first of all, you need to make a decision to go for it. Make a decision not to waste your life, not to waste your time, and live life meaningfully, because life is too short to waste upon things that really don't matter. Every single day is a gift. Every single day is a chance to be better, to do better, to live better. But that's for you to seize the opportunity. That's for you to make the most of the time you have. Don't waste it. Don't waste your potential. Don't waste your dreams. Decide for now. It's time to start living your life the way you're supposed to live it. Don't waste it. Once it's gone, you can't get it back. Life doesn't go back to the moments where you let go of them through second chances. You can never relive yesterday. You can never reclaim the hours that went into procrastination, doubt, and whatnot, and let fear win. But what you must do is ensure that from now on, every moment counts. Every second, every decision, every action taken to influence the life you want to make. You now possess the choice, and no one will ever be able to take that from you. But understand this: power without action is squandered. You can have all the dreams, all the potential, and all the desire in the world, but if you don't do something with it, it's meaningless. It's easy to sit and think about the life you want, to imagine what success feels like, to daydream about all the things you could accomplish. But what makes the successful different from the unsuccessful is action. The successful are not the best talent or brightest. They're the ones who refuse to sit still. They get up each and every morning and take action, no matter how small. They take forward steps, one at a time, while everybody else sits back and waits for some day to arrive. Your life is happening right now, in this very moment. Every breath you breathe into your body, all the beats of your heart are going by, and in the process, precious time that could be utilized for fulfilling your dreams, working on your goals, to become what you should be. So why waste it? Precious time on things that don't matter? Why would you let distractions, naysayers, or people's opinions decide how you live your life? That is your life. Nobody else gets to dictate what you do with it. Nobody gets to tell you what you can do, what you should settle for, or even what your limits are. Only you get to decide that. So, what would you like to choose? Do you want to let life happen to you, or let it drift you and wait around hoping you'll get it started sooner or later? Will you choose to take your hold on life and to grab it with both your hands, making it what you want it to be? Do you want to waste your time or to invest it in yourself, your future, and in your dreams? Understand this. Every decision you make creates your future. Every day you take you closer to your dreams or further away from them. There is no standing still in life. If you are not growing, if you are not evolving, you are falling behind. And when you fall behind, you are wasting your potential, you are wasting your time, you are wasting your life. But that's not necessary. Change your story today. Rewrite the storyline of your life as it begins anew this instant. You can decide today is the day you stop wasting time and start doing things. You can decide today is when you're going to start living life with a purpose, intention, and focus. Where you've been or how much waste time may have been logged is of no consequence. It is what you do after this date that matters. The achievers, the people who will always make a difference in this world, are those who will not waste their time. They know that it is the only thing they have to give them, and they take good care of it. They do not take all the hours spent scrolling through social media, watching useless television programs, or frittering it away on rubbish. They spend all of their time creating an idealized version of themselves, developing skills, perfecting craft, and working toward goals. They sacrifice, they put in the work, and they do that which others won't do. That's why they succeed. That's why it's also possible for you to achieve success, because success is not limited to the privileged few. Success isn't only for those who were born with talent or money or connections. In truth, it's available to anyone who's worked hard enough, who really made the most out of their available time or dedicated themselves to realizing their dreams, overcoming every obstacle. But it starts with a decision. It starts with the choice to stop causing so much harm in your life. It begins with dedication to a daily commitment, no matter how small. It starts with the belief that you deserve success, that you are capable of doing what you dream, and that you hold the power to create the life you will. So, what's it going to be? Do you let more of your life slip away, letting it go like sand between your fingers? Or are you going to seize it? Make it work for you? To keep perpetuating excuses and dodging responsibility for yourself and your future? Or to take ownership of your life and your future? The ball was in your court all along. Don't waste another second. Do not wait for permission, for the right moment, or for things to get easier. Life does not wait for you, so you shouldn't either. Want something, go get it. Dream something, chase it. Set a goal, work for it every day, every moment. Every decision brings you closer or farther away from the life you want. Make sure that you are moving in the right direction. It will sometimes get hard. There will be days when you want to give up, when challenges seem too big and the road too long. But those are exactly the days that matter most. Those are the days that define whether you're serious about your dreams or just playing around. Because everyone can keep going when it is easy. Anybody can be motivated when everything goes right. It's those people who keep moving along even though things are tough, even though they're tired, Even though they do not feel like it, those are the people that end up succeeding. You don't have to be a good guy. You don't need to have it all figured out. All you need to do is start. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. And then again, do one more thing. Then another. And another. And another. The path to success is built one step at a time. It doesn't matter how small those steps are. What matters is that you keep moving, that you keep striving, that you don't waste your life waiting for things to get easier or for the perfect moment to come. Now is the time. That's what you're waiting for. This is it. This is your chance to do something with your life, to make a life out of your dreams and imaginations, to live out your life without regrets. Do not squander it. Do not allow fear, doubt, and laziness to stop you anymore. You're capable of far more than you ever thought you were. Your potential is limitless, but only if you are prepared to work on it to unlock it. So take action. Make the most of every moment. Live your life with a purpose, with passion, and with determination to make it count. Because at the end of the day, when you look back on your life, it's not the moments you wasted that you will remember. It is the ones where you took action, pushed hard, or refused to settle for anything less than the best version of yourself. It is worth it, simply because the time you have is precious and irreplaceable. Every morning you wake up is a new chance to learn, to grow, and to break beyond what you may be limited by. Of course, only if you wanted to. Many people let the days go past each other uneventfully, cruising through life without ever being properly in tune to how much time passes them by, slipping right through their fingers. Get caught up in routines, in distractions, in pursuit of things that don't really matter in the end. And one day you wake up and realize you spent years chasing empty dreams, neglecting your true purpose, living far below your potential. Don't let that be you. Don't fall into the trap of thinking you have time to waste. You don't. None of us do. Life's too short to waste on things that won't bring one closer to their goals, things that do not mold them into the people they are called to be. The fact is that no one really knows how much time he or she has. We live assuming tomorrow, next week, next year will come, when really anything could be the last. And if that doesn't make you want to make the most of the time you have, then nothing ever will. You have dreams, you have goals, and you have the ability to reach those goals. But those dreams won't chase after themselves. They won't come out that way by accident. They need effort, focus, but most importantly, action. Action is the whole thing that turns ideas into reality, the border between dreamers and doers. And you can only get to the places that you want by starting to take action now. Not later, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready. Now. Every day that you delay in chase of your dreams is one that you'll never have again. Just think about who has done incredible things with their lives, the inventors, the artists, the entrepreneurs, and the athletes. Do you think they waited for the perfect moment to get going? Do you think they allowed fear of failure to dissuade them from trying? Absolutely not. They took action when they were scared, when they didn't have all the answers, when success seemed far away. They believe that progress comes through action and not through waiting, not through wishing, not through hoping. They worked every day, no matter how impossible that day was, no matter how tough the road was and how impossible all the obstacles were. And that is what you have to do. You have to move forward no matter what. No matter what, relentlessly move toward your dreams. Every single day, show up for yourself to be the best with the time you have. No one is going to do it for you. No one walks this path for you. You have to be the one that owns your life, your choices, and your future. You have to be the one to decide that you are no longer going to waste time, that you are no longer going to let fear or doubt or procrastination hold you back. It's easy to get caught up in the excuses. It's easy to tell yourself that you'll start tomorrow, that you'll get serious about your goals when you have more time, more energy, more resources. The truth is, though, that tomorrow is never promised to anyone. And waiting for a perfect moment is just another term for time wastage right now. There will never be a perfect moment. There will never be the kind of time when everything falls into place perfectly. Obstacles that are expected to disappear simultaneously. That is not the way life works. There's life in endless challenges, unexpected twists and turns, and moments of testing resolve. That's why you can't wait for a perfect moment. Period. You have to create it. You have to decide, right this instant, that you are no longer going to let your life slip by without purpose. You need to decide whether your dreams are worth effort, your goals deserve sacrifice, and living to the fullest is worth something. And once you are determined, once you decide to do something every day, everything changes. Your mindset changes, and everything you do changes because you start living with a sense of urgency, with a sense of purpose, with a determination that nothing is stopping you. That's the key to living a life without regret. It's not about avoiding failure or never making mistakes. It's knowing you gave it everything you possibly could, that you love the dreams of your heart and never let fear or doubt or excuses define the life you meant to live. It's having spent a lifetime looking backward and knowing that you didn't waste a single second, but lived every second for all it's worth. Lived with passion, with purpose, with intent. So ask yourself, am I living my life in this way? Do I take my time, make the most of talents and opportunities? Or do I sit back and let life pass before me? Wait until the day is right, the time is ripe, the place is proper. Am I chasers of dreams? Or am I getting stuck playing it too safe? Too caught up in my comfort zone? It's about getting honest with yourself. It is time for you to stop running and putting up excuses. You've got to be the one who takes control of your life and your future. None of them will do it for you. No one will live it for you. It is your journey, and you have to take the steps. You need to be the one deciding that you're no longer going to waste your time, no longer settle for anything, just to accept any kind of life instead of what you want. You have greatness inside you. You have in you the capacity to do more than you can even think possible. And it's not going to occur if you don't make the decision to stop wasting your life and start living purposefully, with passion, with determination. Do not waste your life. Do not waste your potential. Do not waste the time you have left. One day, when that is all that's going to be remembered, you will turn back and realize the one thing you can never get back is time. So that when that day finally comes, stand back and enjoy the memories of a life filled with no regret, but which chased after dreams, believing that every moment counted, every moment lived for something.